What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today we'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Metaplanet with the ticker symbol 3350 and MTPLF. I will first be going over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So let's put on the downward sloping trend line for Metaplanet because it is downtrending, making lower lows, lower highs. So since we're still below the trend line, we're still in a downtrend. And as you can see here, we have a measure move target that was reached, one leg down right here. And this would be the second leg down. Price basically reached the measure move target, so this could be a bottom area. Who knows exactly where the bottom is, but this is the closest point to being a bottom, right about here. Low 1,000, high 900s. Let's see if we start seeing reversal higher, because it looks like Bitcoin is also bottoming out on its correction as well. So let's see what happens from here, and we'll go from there. If it doesn't stop here, where can it go? Probably back to the prior peak of right about here, 711, because that's what happened on the last move up higher. So let's just ignore this price action and go to historical price action. When price broke this prior peak right about here, look what happened on the correction. It back tested it for support, broke through, came back to test it twice, and then it rallied higher. So we might be seeing something similar again. If it doesn't want to not reverse right now and drop down lower, we could come back down onto the 700 level. So as of right now, it's still bearish, but this is a zone where we could reverse higher. So let's monitor that. Let's see what happens from there. Let's take a look at MTPLF. And we have Metaplanet on the American Stock Exchange or over the counter. And this measure target was met. It looks like it's still being lower, still below the trend line, below the EMA. Looks like it's coming back down to about $5, $5.19, which is the prior breakout zone. Same thing for 3350. So it looks like the downtrend is still in play, but it may reverse soon. So let's keep an eye on that. Back to 3350 Metaplanet. So overall, they did buy more Bitcoin on the balance sheet. You can see they added 463 to their balance sheet to get to a total about 17,595, which brings them to number 7 in publicly traded companies, which is a very big deal for just a small little Japanese hotel company once upon a time. Share price $6.96. That's the MTPLF ticker symbol. 5 billion market cap. Enterprise value 5 billion. NAV multiple is decreasing 2.317, and it looks like they're exponentially increasing their holdings. So I think it might be number 2 in the future, just because of how close he is. The CEO is pretty close to Michael Saylor, and I think he wants to copy some of his products and stuff. Take a look at the weekly chart, and it's right at that EMA. Like I said before, it came right back to that EMA. It just mean reverted. That's all it is. It's not a magic line or a magic number, 21 EMA. It just mean reverts. The stock gets extended, and it's just going to come back to the average, the mean. That's what markets do. They mean revert. So it's coming back to the mean right here, here, here. I think we can go slightly below it, probably bottom out, and then reverse higher. Is there a trend line we can probably stop at? You could probably drag one across here. Something like that. This was, if we were to drop right down to this trend line, it would be at 678. If it happens next week, it could be like 731. So the longer it takes, the higher the price would be. But anyway, we could drop to this trend line, and that might be the bottom of the correction. So we'll see what happens. We need to monitor the short-term price action, see if it shows signs of weakness. If it shows signs of weakness, that means that the long-term trend is able to override that short-term momentum and then reverse that short-term momentum to the upside. So overall, looking very good. It's given an opportunity for others to get in if they have not already. That's what pullbacks are. People want to hop in on the train. They want to hop in on the next station. And it looks like we're coming to the next station for another journey up. So that's all I have for Metaplanet on the daily and weekly charts. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.